I don't know, man. It kind of hurts. You know, to come this far and then to get knocked out in the semi-final is tough to take. It's really tough to take. You know, opportunity to get to a European final and to even win the Europa League. You know, I guess I can't say it is what it is because it's not what it's not. We could have had a chance to change the outcome, but yeah. Sadness is one thing that I feel about this, but I also feel a lot of pride. I feel like the players have come so far, given the odds being stacked against us. We've just proved people wrong all throughout Europe. West Ham has put its name on a footballing map because of the Europa League. Well, this club had a lot of rich history prior to this season, but we've shown that we can compete with Europe's big boys, and we don't necessarily need the big squad to do it. At the same time, if we'd had more depth in this squad, and we had spent money in January, I think we could have gone through. I think we could have been doing better in the league right now. But that's a matter for another video. It has finished Eintracht Frankfurt 1, West Ham United 0 at Deutsche Bank Park. West Ham's out of the Europa League 3-1 in aggregate, and it means that Frankfurt will advance to the final in Seville to play Rangers. I really don't have a lot of complaints about the way this semi-finals turned out. I thought Frankfurt was the superior team for both games. I felt that they were better in a lot of different aspects. Their counter-attacking system and their defensive structure were exceptional. We were defensively irresponsible. And see, again, what gets me is the fact that if we'd had signed players in January and we had brought those bodies in, maybe things could have been different. But I can't focus on hindsight. I have to focus on what's happening here and now. The fact is, we're not going to be playing for the Europa League trophy. I want to say I'm very proud of the team, but after the performance in Germany, I can't say I was proud of that particular performance. I don't feel it was good enough. And I will credit Frankfurt. I'll be respectful to the opposition. To all Frankfurt fans who are watching this video, you completely deserved that win. You really did. Just a lot of things in this game were not good. Everyone can talk about the effort, but I want to talk more about what was going wrong in this game. Why things weren't working out exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's sad to go out like this, and I'm finding it really hard the words to say to express how I feel. The European dream is over. Let me start with the team lineups, shall I? For West Ham, it was Areola in goal, back three of Dawson, Zuma and Cresswell, Sofal, Souček, Rice and Fornals, Bowen and Lanzini and Mikel Antonio. Frankfurt rested most of its players from a Monday night game. I believe it was on Monday night. They rested most of the players. Their players were rejuvenated and ready for this game. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's just It's just kind of hard to get my head around this. Let's talk about the first major point in the first half. Daichi Kamada goes one-on-one. Aaron Cresswell brings him down outside of the box. Cresswell's yellow carded at first. I knew in the back of my mind this was going to be a red because he's the last man. And there were no complaints here. It was certainly a red card. And that's twice Cresswell's now done this in the knockout stages of the Europa League. There's got to be some serious repercussions here. He needs to be punished, or some disciplinary action must be taken against this player. After the referee checked VAR, it was a sending off. Cresswell goes and we're down to 10 men. And that's left a massive gap in the defence as a result. It meant that we had to make a substitution to bulk up that defence. Ben Johnson, who I said should not be playing in this European game, had to come on in place of Manuel Lanzini. So we've weakened our attacking unit to put on an extra defender as a result of the red card. Great. Really great. After that, we just seemed to struggle. Mikel Antonio in that first half, joke. Absolute joke of a performance from him. What did he even do? The ball's coming through into him. He's not even trying to make any attempt to get on the end of it. He's letting it just get cleared away. The man has nothing about him right now. And he's still starting. And you know why that is? Oh, I'm sounding like a broken record, aren't I? We have no other bloody striker. And that's why Mikel Antonio thinks he's got carte blanche to play all the time. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there not another striker out there like him? Or even better than him? You tell me, please, someone. Antonio had a shocker of a game. He really did. How did he last the full 90 plus whatever minutes? I do not know. 7 minutes after Cresswell sent off on the 26th minute, Eintracht Frankfurt takes the lead through Rafael Santos Borré. Ball comes in. Dawson's no way near making any effort to get to the ball, and Borré strikes it in. It was quite similar to the Christian Pulisic goal in the Chelsea 1-0 loss. Quite similar to that. Everybody's saying, oh, Fabianski would have saved that. Fabianski would have saved that. That's really missing the point. Bad defensive work really cost us. And you know why Aaron Cresswell was actually struggling before the red card? It's because Kurt Zouma and Craig Dawson were playing very high up the field, looking straight at the Frankfurt players. They weren't able to pivot. They weren't able to turn around and try and win the ball back. As soon as the Frankfurt players got past them, the West Ham defenders have to turn. And it's already too late by then. That's how Frankfurt managed to get the counter-attack going. Because they saw West Ham was not able to go sideways and defend correctly by rotating around. Zouma and Dawson really screwed Cresswell over. But Cresswell was still stupid and irresponsible. Let's not get that, out of the way. Yeah, it was 1-0 at half time, and man. We had a chance as well. Kurt Zouma had an effort cleared off the line, but other than that, it was nothing there, really. Nothing there at all. I mean, to be fair to Zouma, he did put in an alright shift. He was defender when needed to be. Their defender, I think it was Evan and Dika. He was putting in a solid game. Hinteregger, who caused us problems at the London Stadium. He had to come off in the opening 10 minutes because of a hamstring injury. And I thought, okay, their best defender's going off, so let's go at him. Just didn't happen. We just didn't do it. I don't even remember much from the second half. I just remember the fact that Antonio was bullied again. And Moyes waited ages to make a bloody substitution. On the 60-minute mark, I wanted us to bring on Vlasic, Benrahma, Yarmolenko and go full-out attack. Those are our attacking options right now. See, Frankfurt's got players that it can bring off the bench to make a difference. We only really have Saïd Benrahma. And even then, I don't feel like he did enough in this game. Benrahma came on in 74 minutes. I can't really recall what he did that was productive in the game. Can anyone help me out who's watching this? I don't remember. And then Yarmolenko came on with 3 minutes of normal time left. Off came Vladimir Sofal. Benrahma replaced Fornals, by the way. I don't know why Fornals came off, really. I think that was the wrong player to come off. And then Yarmolenko, throwing him on in the last few minutes, could have brought him on earlier. Do you know what I'm saying? Declan Rice had a couple of shots at goal. It's bad enough that he's putting in more than the striker. Bowen was kept quite quiet, in my opinion. In our second half as well, things started to get heated. And in the last 15 minutes or so, the ref lost complete control of the game. Everyone was getting mouthy of each other. David Moyes got sent off for kicking a ball. A ball boy. Wasn't a bad volley, bear in mind, but still. Got sent off. So Cresswell sent off and the gaffer sent off, but I don't care about manager getting sent off. West Ham had a few chances. I mean, Mikel Antonio finally forced a save from Kevin Trapp. Thomas Souček headed wide very late on. Finished 1-0 Frankfurt at the end of the game. I'm just so gutted. I don't really know what to say about the performance other than I'm just so gutted that it had to come to this. Look, the distance that we've come and the achievements that we've accomplished are, of course, exceptional. Nothing will take that away. But I do feel bad for a few people. I feel bad for Mark Noble because that was his one last chance to win some silverware. Feel bad for the fans that went out there, but I'm also very proud because they are very hard-working people who've saved up money and went out there and put in a good job supporting. It tells people to say thank you and well done. And the players are probably gutted right now. I'm gutted. Everybody's just so gutted. That's why I'm finding it so hard to talk, because I'm just devastated that we're out of Europe. But I like to be an optimist, and I will say we can use this for next season as motivation. We really can. But over the summer, the work starts there. We have to get bigger players and a bigger squad. I don't want Moyes to be stubborn. He can't afford to be. As much as I like David Moyes, his stubborn attitude, his arrogance are really holding us back, whether he wants to admit that or not. Again, I recall back to January transfer window, we didn't even get one body in. If we'd have had maybe a backup striker or whatever, things might have been different, but I can't say for sure. I'm just so gutted we're out of this competition. I'm so disappointed that we lost in these circumstances. But I'm proud of this club and I'm proud of these players. It was our first European semi-final in 46 years and it was coincidentally against the same opponent. Maybe that was just fate. But who knows? There used to be some reality checks, I think, in the team as well, especially for Mikel Antonio. Start working hard. Because if I were manager, I'd boot you out of the team. Not good enough right now. Other players can be proud. Other players know that they put in a shift and they know who they are. The Declan Rices and Jared Bowens and Pablo Fornals of the team. Grafted. So I can't slate them. But I'm just so disappointed to be out of Europe. You know. Yeah. This one does hurt. A lot. Yeah. That's all I can say, really. Thank you very much for watching this. If you like the video, you know what to do by now. Just hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Take care, everybody, and hopefully I'll see you in Europe next season.